Hi guys, it's Rick Shiels down here at Quest Golf Studio here in Lytham, and I'm going to be hitting this today, the new CALLAWAY XR OS, so OS for oversized. XR range came out kind of January last year. They had the XR irons and the XR Pro, and now they've introduced this new golf club to the actual range of XR clubs. Oversized is something that's new to Callaway. You know, Callaway make oversized golf clubs before. Last year they made the Big Berthas, which are massive, but these have got a little bit of a certain golfer in mind. This is to actually properly 100% to help golfers. Not for distance, not for the longest, biggest shot they've ever hit, to actually help golfers hit a golf ball better with an iron. They've also got it in the CALLAWAY XR OS hybrid range. So you could even do a combo. Go irons and then into hybrids, or you can go all irons, or you can get some hybrids separate. Anyway, I'm going to do a separate review on that because that's, again, an interesting club. The reason why I say they're actually going for helping golfers now is that the lofts on these are not stupid strong. Yes, believe it or not, this is the first time we've seen the lofts go the opposite way for a while. So I've only got this in 7.9 at the moment, and this 7.9 loft is in 32. Now I would say a normal, well, what is normal 7.9 loft anymore, but a standard 7.9 loft is about 34 degrees. We've seen clubs now going nearer to 30 and even below 30, and I'm sure Callaway have been guilty of going under 30 as well. But they've gone to 32 degrees for a 7-iron to make it easier. And as a golf coach, I absolutely understand that. I 100% agree with that. It should have been done a while ago, and I'm so glad now it's not just a club for hitting it as far as they possibly can in the world. It's got offset, it's oversized, it's big, it's chunky, it's got the face cup, Hyperface Cup 360 technology in the head, as well as the hybrid. Should we hit it? I'm interested to see how this performs. I've got some real balls on GC2 hitting into a real green on Simulation World. Now, I've just hit a couple in practice, and I've put the pin about 177 yards away. Roughly for a 32-degree club, I would expect it to go about that distance. It has got a lot of offset on it to help the ball not go to the right, so it's got a bit of draw biased. So I'm expecting to be able to, I'd expect to turn these a little bit to the left. Now that was not a particularly great golf shot. It was off the bottom of the golf club. Hang on the edge. Yeah, let me just hit another one. So you can see how that's shaped to the left. I would say it's quite an aggressive amount of offset on the golf club. Again, to help your high handicap golfer, your new golfer, your beginner golfer, whose tendencies are to move it to the right or to lose it to the right. For myself, I would find these would probably curve a little bit too far left, just for myself. That's better. That just felt so super easy. That felt super easy. And you see what I mean? They're not supercharged. They're not going, because you know, as soon as I heard about the XR OS, I was thinking, oh God. They're at it again. Are they going to bring out a club that is just going to go 200 yards without even thinking about how easy it is to hit? And they've not. They've actually brought it out with the idea of making it easier to hit. 32 degrees of the loft is 7. I'll put all the other lofts up on screen as well. But they're not going to sacrifice distance because they've actually made the shaft a touch longer. So where they've added loft, they've added, compared to, let's say, the Ping G Max, which is pretty much this club's competition, they've added a 1/4 of an inch extra on the shaft length. Again, I'm sure you can have that custom fitting option if you wanted it shorter or longer, whatever it may be. But they're helping create a little bit of club head speed with the extra length, but the ease of hitting with the extra loft. They've kind of gone a bit back to full circle again. Yeah, I just feel like that, to me, is going to go left. Just because of that offset. It just feels like it's going to go left. But I cannot complain with the hits at all. They feel super easy. Let's have a look at some spin numbers on those as well, just so I can, out of interest. Yeah, it sounds like spinning at kind of 5,700. So, yeah, I would say a 7.9, if I was to go for a bladed 7.9, I'd be looking nearer to 7,000 spin. As you start to go into a more medium build of an iron, you look at about 6. As you start to get into a longer kind of hitting iron, as much as this is not designed for that spin rate will come down a touch. But super easy, big and chunky, very friendly on the eye when you look down at it. So for a new golfer, again, that's going to be very appealing. And it just pops up in the air. It just pops up there and feels responsive. I like this. I like it because I understand the golfer who it's going to fit. I understand that goal for who it's going to move into. I say if you went for a combo between the irons and a hybrid, perfect match. I'm not sure I can feel too much about the cup 360, all that jazz. But you know, it works. It looks chunky. It looks forgiving. It looks easy to hit, and it is easy to hit. You know, I'll get probably Rob Potter or even a higher handicapper hitting this because it'd be interesting to thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you have, do comment below. As always, go and test these yourself. If you like the idea of this club, give it a hit, get custom fit, go and support your local pro. It's all good things. And I like what they've done with this. They've thought about who it's going to be aimed at. Subscribe, comment below, and we'll see you next time. Sorry guys, in my excitement, I forgot to show you the numbers. So over the 5 shots I've hit there, I carried it about 176. Pretty much exactly where I'd expect a 32-degree iron to hit. What else am I looking for? 5,500 spin. Very good, like I mentioned before. Yeah, not too much apart from that. It felt easy, good height, good flight, easy to hit, and not too ridiculously long. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for the hybrid coming next.